Hello everyone. So today's a little different video. It's more me showing people how to make the actual model. I've had people wondering about that. So today we are going to make the Canoptek Reanimator. It's a pretty simple process. It's all push fit. There should be about 8 pieces, I would say. So what you're going to want is this piece here, this piece, this piece, this one, these two, and the head. This is also part of it, but you don't need it per se. So let's pull those out really fast. Have a lot of little connections, more than they usually do, but for 8 pieces that's not bad. It's a pretty good sized model for just 8 pieces that you push together. Now you don't need glue, but you can use glue if you want. Some people like to cut off the little knobs that push fit and just glue it so that they can just do it their own way, give it kind of a little bit of a different stand or something to that effect. We got that first two, and I'll show you what I mean by the push fit. It's just little, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I can see the merit in it. See these little knobs right here? They're going to fit in the little holes. You're just going to want to watch for that. And it just goes right together like that. And you want to do this in order, because if you don't, then the push fits won't, well, fit. Come on, thing. See, already we're running into a couple of problems with it. There we go. So this will be the main body. Make sure you get it pushed as tight as you can so it doesn't have any spaces, because that can come back to haunt you later when you're making the model. You get something like this. See, that would be pretty cool to kit bash, but we're not kit bashing today, so I'm gonna persevere. And this is just from the Indomitus box. And gotta make sure you keep an eye out so that you're not snipping off any of the posts and messing it up for yourself later when you go to push them on. That has been done before, and then you really have to glue it together. That piece, and I think on the next how-to video I'll have everything pre-cut out, but I thought I'd do this so that people could see which pieces on the actual sprue, because I know that sometimes, like when I was putting my Morkanaut together, it was a little bit on the difficult side figuring out which one went on where. Larger models are usually more complex, but this only has 8 pieces, so I'm trying not to do anything fancy that's out of the ordinary so that you can get it just how it is. So you're going to have these, which are the legs. Pretty self-explanatory which side goes on which. You have its arms in the front, so you just take one side. And once you line it up, let's see, sure that lines up right there. So it's just going to go right there. Again, you're just looking to get the pegs in the holes. Make sure those holes, there's 3 pegs. And I'm not the biggest fan of push fit because it minimizes your motions, but again, you can cut these off and kind of put them the way you want them to be. And that's simple enough to do if you have some glue on hand. And so far, this is where we're at. Only 5 minutes in, so the next 2 pieces are this piece and this piece. We'll take those off together. I found this to be actually one of the easier models in the box to put together. Haven't had a chance to use it in gameplay yet, so not really sure, but haven't heard too many people say anything about it. But I really do love the model. It's a classic horror style. Just cosmic horror. Okay, so you want to make sure that this side, the longer, thinner side, is going to be towards the front, and your pegs are there and there, into there and there. Don't go too hard because remember, they are plastic. We don't want to take a rubber mallet to them or anything like that. This is a really fantastic looking model, I thought. Okay, so last piece, last necessary piece is going to be the head right here. And you can pop those off, twist them off. I'm a pretty simple person. I like to just snip them off. And it just slides right on there. Like that. His head's a little twisted. And be very careful. There are so many little pieces that could just break right off. Little bits here and there. And the final piece, if you want to put it on, is right there. That's just decoration, really. So take that. And you don't want to put it on the stand until after you have base painted it. But this can go on there. It just has to go on right there, that little knob. And this one last time was the biggest pill because it just did not want to go in there. But looks like we're in luck this time. Easy going. Alright, and there you have it. So I'm going to throw some base on that. Do about the same since my entire army is the lead belcher. I want to keep that going. I like the idea of having 2 of these monsters just marching across the field. And sometimes I'll put glue on the little pieces that I think are too wiggly, just so that they don't move too much. Because again, these are just little pegs and you want to make sure they're in there tight so that it doesn't move around. And once you get all that done, base paint, and you're good to go. So that is how you put together a Canoptek Reanimator. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy your day.